Hello once again, this is the Timix, and welcome back to Let's Play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Hoping for a breakthrough today. I've been stuck on the same part for a few sessions now, and it is getting somewhat tedious, but practice makes perfect, at least in theory. I feel like all I'm really practicing at is ways to not get by the steps, more or less. But you know, obviously I have, as I've mentioned, gotten a lot better at the lower sections. And so hopefully continue spending more and more time on the steps area, and eventually having that pay some dividends. So maybe today is the day, maybe it's not, but I'm hoping so. Oh, messed that up a bit. Oh goodness, I was right there and totally screwed up that launch. Totally. Lean off a bit more. Yeah, that's weird. Couldn't get him to dangle. There we are. No. Don't. Alright, just come down. That's what we're looking for. If you'd be so kind. There we are. Yeah, just far enough over that I'm going to need to set down here. Please set down here. Pretty please. Well, not where I want to be, but it's close enough. See if we can get a decent directional jump going here. Yep. Well, didn't make it up, but not bad. It wasn't a disaster. Oh! Yeah, that was like half an inch from grabbing that railing. The sense of the timing just seems to very slowly, improve. There it is. And it just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like you get a feel. Just repetition. And of course a lot of people, by now they've finished it. So, their feel for it is much more natural than someone like me who's not a gamer, or not, that was close, not particularly naturally proficient at games of this type. The action arcade variety, but still there's a sense of you just get that feel, that rhythm starts to develop more and more over time. Come on. There we go. Just barely hung on to it. Well, no major screw-ups so far. And I'm almost to the farthest I have been. No. Okay, well, can I fall anyway? Yeah, gonna make it anyway. I almost wonder if I don't even want to try to do it that way, honestly. Just throw myself up there. I think I may actually end up doing that. Just, if I can catch myself like that, then why not? And here we go. That's not bad. Pull yourself in. Now swing up. And throw, yeah. Yep, that's gonna, yeah. Okay. I was close, and then I wasn't there. That's a movie we've seen many times already. How many more times will we get to see that? I am feeling pretty darn good about how things are going, though. Feeling like I've got pretty good rhythm. And I don't want to squander it. Almost blew it, but didn't. So I almost wonder if I could go underneath the whole boxes with my hammer on top. I might be able to get away with that, but why? Why even try to, other than science? But in terms of practically speaking, why even see if that's possible? Definitely doesn't seem worth the effort. And here we are again. Nope. Okay, well, that's new. Right back onto the boxes for another try. Okay, well. Not dead yet? There I am. Okay. Pulling myself in the right amount towards the steps without falling, because you have to not shift up and down. I think that might be the skill that I'm missing there. Need to concentrate more on just pulling straight, not up and down at all, just making sure I'm in a good position to slowly pull straight over. At least that's what I want to try. Instead of just, flailing in the same general way. No. Get back. Okay. Are you going to let me get on the post? Yeah, you are. Didn't quite go all the way over. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Almost swung over too late, but it was not too late. Oh boy. Okay, hung on a little bit too far that time. So I think my rhythm on everything else is really the best it's been. So, I mean, this is already looking like attempt number 4. Oh, yep. Well, maybe that's not attempt number 4. I screwed it up that time, but in general, I'm feeling like as long as I'm able to keep this going, I'm going to have a lot of attempts. And that's really what I need. Try different things. Eventually get that one that lets me up. No, 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 no. Don't want to do that. Well, that was close to messing it up, but we prevail. Let's find a reasonable spot here. That should do. Oh man, just pushed off instead of... I shoved it over instead of swinging it over in an arc. That does not work very well. Gonna have to just set down here, I think. Well, that was a little bit more dramatic than I wanted. Fortunately, that gap is narrow enough that you can usually hit something useful. Not always, but usually. If you just get that hammer over in time. Oh man, did it again. So yeah, these steps continue to defeat me. No, 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 no. Let's not go all crazy like that. Do things the simple way, the simple, effective way, reliable. Nope. Glad to catch on to the grill there, though. Prevent any... Oh, no, no, no. Let's get our directions properly aligned. Like, that was not properly aligned. Let's not start losing our rhythm before we've accomplished anything here. Feel like that's happening a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got to climb upwards to get it back. That's what I'm going to do this. It's a climb upwards, a little relaxing practice. Okay, it's not going to be relaxing, but confident that we can do it reasonably simple if we don't do things like that. Good grief. Really? Really? Just not quite controlling it right at the moment. No, no, oh yes. Slam off that. Oh yes. Yeah, let's go all the way back down. Let's just do that. And do it again. Oh my goodness, yes, do it again. Ugh. It's like I'm able to whirl past parts a little further, a little faster, and then I just, I don't judge right when things are going against me. Honestly, I think that's the easiest way I've found for that. Just use that momentum. Nope, didn't quite. Come on. Let's... Well, the heck. No. No. Swing around. There. Okay. Not what I was planning, but it'll work. Should work anyway. Yeah. Good. Not good, but I should be able to reach up from here. Yeah. No, turn. Okay. That was interesting. Let's not do that again. Onward to the wall. Oh yes, that's exactly what we don't want to do. Nope. You know, it's funny, but as I get better at this, going back up the mountain from the very bottom is almost more enjoyable, because I'm able to get past the obstacles quickly and I can see how much better I've gotten at certain sections than the way I used to struggle and struggle and struggle with them. And then I get back up to the part where I am struggling and I'm like, why can't this be easy like that part down there which was miserably hard for hours, but you know, then I achieved it. So it's weird what the game does to me, at least in that way. And of course, the experience is slightly different for everybody, but I would imagine it's going to be fairly similar in the sense that you're just looking, like your whole perspective on the challenge changes as you go through it. Used to be miserably hard becomes moderately hard, and then it gets, you know, up and down for a while. But once you really master it, it's like, you're yawning at something that was just torturous prior to that. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty solid about the rhythm again. Doesn't feel quite as smooth as it did when I first started this session, but it's definitely pretty good. And definitely looking forward to spending a lot of time up at this end, I would hope. Just the timing on when you fall, all that stuff. Do it enough, and you know, what seemed really difficult at one point is there's just a natural sense to it. Okay, now this is the part where I've got to pull myself in and really be careful. Yeah, see, there it is. I'm falling down. I don't want to be falling down. I want to be pulling myself in. There it is. Come on. Come on. Only the second time I've managed to get on top of this stupid landing. But I made it. And if you recall, hours ago, the last time I did this, several episodes, I want to say it's been at least 3, maybe 4, but I discovered this is the way. And I want to jump up to that camera on the left. Not like that. Swing back up, swing back up. Don't even think about doing anything but swinging back up. There. No! I had the... Oh my goodness. That's... oh, that makes me want to cry. It really makes me want to cry. I was there. I was feeling great. And now I've got to re-earn that. Okay. Carefully now. Definitely learned that just swinging up here and trying to grab that ledge straight up to the left, I've learned that's just dumb, basically. And that launching myself off of this seems to be by far the most successful way for me. Nope. It's just, yeah, let's get out here. It's just easier to swing up from that position. Almost. Went all the way over, did not quite. Oh, I was there and then I wasn't. And almost took a really bad tumble through that section. Seriously? I almost did that. The rhythm that you do get, I think also, like, it's counterbalanced a little bit by the fact that it makes you overconfident. You feel, instead of feeling this constant sense of danger, it's almost like you start thinking you can get out of anything because you can control things better. And no, that's not really the case. Particularly, of course, with the escalating challenge as you go up. Come on, get up there. There it is. There we... Oh my goodness. I almost threw it away, but I did not. And back. And back. Over. If you please. Very nice. That was controlled. That was soft. It wasn't a wild swinging. Okay. It's not quite over yet. If I can just... Wow, I actually made progress back up from the bottom. I'm definitely feeling like I'm improving, but it's that narrow part. Yeah, it's that narrow part right there. There we go. That narrow part right where the steps and the building come together. Getting through that with enough momentum to get back up to the landing. That's really a big part of that challenge for me right now. Nope. Okay. It's one of those lovely things there where my... Oh, my hammer's actually on this side. I thought it was stuck on the other side. Okay. Okay, that, I wasn't expecting... stay? Alright. Don't... Okay, don't stay. No big deal there either. No, just grab the farging umbrella, thank you very much. Now, we're where we want to be. Yep. I do get the sense that I'm losing a bit of the timing. Yeah, that's not gonna... Kept thinking, how am I gonna make this single tip work? And I think you've just got to try to, you know, violently do it. Get some momentum going before you fall. I think that's really the only... Why am I not? It's like I'm afraid of swinging too high there, so I don't swing high enough. Yeah, just give it a little more and just get up there. Piece of cake. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't want to swing over too hard and push myself off. So again, it's that balance. You're afraid of one mistake, and then you go too far in the other direction, and you make a completely opposite mistake that you would never have made if it wasn't for the fear of the one way of screwing it up that you've already experienced. It's just that happy medium. Finding it is such a pain sometimes. Not quite up. There we go. And yes, we're gonna... Oh, we're not... Oh, you... No, I did not just do that. I did not just screw that. I was sitting right on it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I wasn't sure which way to point the hammer because of the angle I was falling. I wasn't really comfortable, super familiar with that precise angle. And really, either way, if you stick the hammer out enough, this gap, you're probably going to grab one side or the other. So I should have just picked one, but I was kind of like frozen, didn't do either one. No. Fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. That's not what I meant. Yes, let's not push ourselves further away from it. That is not the plan at all. There we go. No. It's not what I meant. Notice how my arms move through the swing set as I move around the hammer because I am capable of suspending laws of physics and moving through solid objects sometimes. Oh! No, it bounced me away at the last second when I was gonna swing over. Yep, and that's one of those where I realized, you know what, I'm going out a little too far. It's going to be better for me to swing back over for the grill. And you only know that after you've done that fall 38 times or more. Obviously, not an exact number, just, you know, a number for illustration. case somebody says, well, how do you know it's 38, not 39, or 40? So, you know, depends on the person. But you get comfortable with where the objects are at a certain point. Okay, I'm sort of... Yeah, I can't turn it. I'm too close to it, so I can't set on it. How stupid. There we go. Nope, not from there. If we're gonna just fall slowly off this thing, it's just better to fall from the lowest point we can, because then the force of gravity, the speed is not as much. No, and I didn't quite want to fall then. I wasn't ready, and it showed. So now we're having trouble getting back over to the steps, which is really a problem because I just need to be living over at those steps in order to make this work. Constantly seeing them, constantly seeing the timing of it. And of course, after getting back up there, just missing the camera, I do not want to make that my, epitaph for this attempt. Nice. Yeah, really? Okay. No, I want to get back up there, but I'm really feeling the rhythm of this starting to slip away from myself already. I'm not happy about it. Question is, sometimes I can regain it, and sometimes it's just gone. And I could sit here forever and not get it back. It's just like the mind needs a reset. The flow just isn't there. So hopefully that's not what we're dealing with here. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that either. Just could not hang on too long, and you can't get the hammer around in time, and you don't hang on long enough, and you don't go up at the proper angle. It's a little bit touchy. Nope, see again, I didn't hang on quite long enough, so I was going up, but out to the side. So it's finding that release point when you're at the right point to start swinging the hammer again. As you having the sense of when to stick that hammer out is the only thing that a few of these times has kept me from plunging again. Which I really should be happier about than I am, because I'm more just like, why can't I get back there? I spent the first however long of this episode just living by the steps. And it's just annoying not to be able to, oh boy. Some of those, you're just sitting there and you're just hoping your momentum stops in time. Because any sudden hammer move is probably going to make it worse and probably fling you off faster. You know what? I'm trying the shortcut again. Because I think the way to do it is to... it's not there. Stop it. Based on what I've learned of the concrete wall momentum and everything else, is because you get from here, you can get that extra momentum swinging up. And so honestly, getting directly back up to the steps and just skipping this whole process would be really, really nice. Nope, that wasn't even close. Because I've got to get the momentum up, not at an angle, up. So let's dangle off. Let's try this a few times. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe I'm not good enough to do it, but I just want to try it a few times. Yeah, that's it. Only it's got to be, there's got to be more. I got to find a way to get more force into this. I don't think I'm going to get the right direction and force in that, like, consistently. I would have to practice that a lot. It's probably not worth it for a part that I can get by if I'm doing this, reasonably well with, I wouldn't say with ease, but fairly routinely. No, don't. Oh my goodness. I think that's the first time I've grabbed onto those and just said, nope, I'm going back down. Because I'm going to get my hammer stuck and then flail in the wrong direction. Nice. I love that jump, how I came straight down in between them, like right next to the boxes, so I just had to move the hammer over a little. That was beautiful. Here we go again. Okay, not bad. Now, I need to, yes, that's what I got to do. I got to pull myself in and then not grab the bottom of the stinking, so I've got to be closer in order to not hit the bottom of the shelf, the top of the shelving, no, bottom of the shelving, bottom of that blue building. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't say the right words. Okay. This has got to be mostly up, but it's also got to be to the left a bit. There it is. There it is. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. And I like, if you look up on the left, like, you've got all the stuff on the boxes, but it also says fly the world, and it looks like it's got like an airplane. Maybe that's a model airplane. I'm not sure what that is. You got a hammer on that box on the right. I just like the little details like that in the game. Like somebody in the thread pointed out, that it's a famous painting of Diogenes, the one that's up here a little bit higher. And not being an art connoisseur, that's something that sort of escaped me, but it's just, I like those kind of details. When somebody, doesn't just throw stuff together. Like another comment was, it's a very thoughtfully constructed mountain of trash. Which, how often can you say that? But, I mean, that's what this is. I just like the fact that there was some attention to detail put into these things. So, yeah, there's the Diogenes painting. The guy in the cauldron, of course, there on the lower right. So, here, it's one of those where it's like, I can reach it. I can reach it. I can reach it. No, you can't quite. You're really, really close, but you can't. And, of course, now I've never gotten on top of that cabinet and bed securely. So this is, like, literally the farthest secure point that I've been to. So this is exciting. And the question is, of course, am I going to stop here? Is it going to lead anywhere? I've already been at this for well over half an hour, so the mental endurance is going to kick in at some point. Okay, I want to be a little bit up. I don't need a big jump here. I can afford to. I want to go straight up, maybe even a little bit to the left, and then swing around to the right with the hammer. And just hold it. Hold it, hold it. There it is. Look at that lovely upside down. What is that? Is that an upside down sink? Over here, we've got this, which this is not a thing. Okay, you can see it flickering there, but I can't grab that. I just want to take this real slow now. Like, I can move up here, so I will. Don't make it difficult. Don't make it complicated. Just grab the next part. Oh, see, there's the light. The light is triggered when you get up to a certain point. Okay. And I think this is another painting. It looks like Diogenes again, there in the cauldron. But from here, it looks like the direction shifts, like up straight that way. We can see that there's a like a wastebasket, and then another, like, I don't know, some piece of furniture. Looks like a, I don't know what that is, but you got it's the one with the red handles, the three cupboards on the left, one on the right. Another box says "Fly the World" up here. We got beds, we got bookshelves, but I want to go up and to the left, because that's it looks like from my position. Let me just lift myself up here a bit. Yeah, there's nothing here on the right, and it looks like that chair up above on the left is a new place. So I'm definitely got to switch to going left. And let's see if I can maneuver properly. First attempt ever at this jump. Goodness, I've been flailing so long with those steps. It's just such a great feeling to, like, I'm trying something new. I've seen most of this part from other people playing, but like it's like I'm trying something new that I've never tried in this game before, after having played it for, what is it, 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever it is right now. It's just exciting. Here goes nothing. Nope, that's exactly the nothing I didn't want. I hit this when I was swinging around. And the thing is, I think I want the height from being on top of the toilet here. I think I want that. I think I've got to wait longer. No, don't be difficult. I think I've got to wait longer. Nope. After jumping, I think, is the issue here. Got to wait longer after jumping before I start swinging around the hammer. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Ooh, it's getting brighter. Look at all these lights up here. This is cool. I like the visual effect. I never noticed. And it looks like I can just easily reach
But
up.
on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
No, I don't hate it. It's definitely got its moments where you want to, kick your computer out the door, but I definitely do not hate it. Feeling frustrated is underrated. I'm not sure about that. It's more like it's not the feeling frustrating is good, but it's the feeling you get after having accomplished something that was initially frustrating. That's the thing that I like. And again, I'm just moving real slowly here because this is new, and obviously I don't want to screw it up. I want to set myself down, I think, on, I don't like the way that's looking. Again, I just don't want to make a dumb mistake here and just ruin what I'm accomplishing. So if I lower myself down this way, I want to, nope, don't do that. Just pull in. If I can pull in, that would be great. Nope, don't. Okay. I can lay down on this as long as I don't do it too hard. Well, I got to be able to grab this easily. There we go. Okay. And now we are at what is known in the community, I believe, as Orange Hell. How exciting. Orange Hell.
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Only the bitterness in a challenge. And again, for me, it's not about the challenge. It's the feeling you get after the challenge. You feel like you've accomplished something. Now, a lot of people will kill the orange. Just shove it off. Just sort of as their own personal vengeance against orange hell. I'm going to pull it this way. But you don't want to try to stand on it, because it rolls. There we go. Now we are up on top of this pedestal. And this is a lot like the overhead part earlier, except you don't have hardly any room. And I love how this is designed, by the way. Reach up. And you can almost get it. Almost get it. You can't quite. You have to jump. And down this way is a long fall. I don't remember exactly how long. It depends on how far you push yourself out, I would think. But from here, to get any kind of lift, like if I jump straight up, I think I'm just going to hit this because it's so close. It almost would be better if it was a little bit higher up. So I've got to jump up and just let me get to the more on the edge, as much as I don't want to be. I've got to jump up and to the left, something like this angle, and then I've got to reach out. And honestly, like, this part gets a lot of crap, but it doesn't look that hard. You know, I feel like I've done harder jumps than this. It's just that the penalty if you don't make it is rather severe. There we go. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. So that's Orange Hell. But Orange Hell is not over. That's the beginning of Orange Hell. So named, of course, because of the oranges. And this part, like, each rock is a little angled, and it's a little worse and a little worse. And then, I don't even know if I can just rotate up onto this, but I'm going to try. I think I can. I think that's level enough. Let me just sit right there. Please don't fall. But now what do I do? Obviously got to keep going up and to the right. No, don't do that. And again, it's just angled enough that it's like you're going to fall off. It's kind of like that part at the beginning of the Devil's Chimney, only it's worse. See if I can just... Can I just slowly rotate up onto this? Like, is it angled enough that it's going to let me... I'm slowly... Yeah, I'm sliding down, and look at how close I just came. It's like I can't even see that I'm sitting on anything. I'm literally suspended almost in midair. I'm on the very end of that. Oh, man. Okay. So yeah, there's the first rock, the second rock, the third rock, and I think right about there is like the most forgiving part. But now, I've got to deal with this. I just don't see... Like, I'm trying to look for little parts of that rock that are better. Maybe it's just like the slightest bit of a less incline in parts. Come on, sit down. I want to sit down all the way over. Yeah, I don't seem to be able to do that. So I tried... There, you see that ledge up there? I can see that ledge. Now the question is, like above that rock, now how do I get there? And as I said, I've watched significant parts of this game done. I've never watched anybody get by this. I didn't want to totally I had sort of this battle within myself. Like, I was enjoying watching it, but I didn't want to totally ruin the experience for myself. Ah! Well, that's an appropriate stopping point. So I don't know how to get past that angled rock up there to get any kind of like lift off of it. I almost think I'm going to have to like jump off that second to last rock and then just get some momentum with the hammer, grab it real quick and have it swing me up so it doesn't have time to slip off. I almost think that's going to be more effective. But that will have to wait till next time now. Because I think I've reached the end of my rope with this. It's been good though. It's been a real good episode. Got to see a fair amount of new stuff. Made some new progress. Made it to Orange Hell. And now I've got to see if I can do more next time. So, thanks for watching. I will be back another time.